Hi guys, I'm Charlene and this is Native Jar. And today we're going to be talking about 40 ways to be eco-friendly and no waste in Thailand. All of these ideas are based on the Native Jar blog, which will be down below, and they also have an Instagram, a Facebook, and a Pinterest. It is very easy to be zero waste in Europe or in the US, but in Thailand it is not as developed yet. So I'm going to be showing you some tips that are in this blog and that might help you a lot. So tip number 1, if you ever go to 7-Eleven, Family Mart, or any kind of small shop like this, they're going to want to give you plastic bags, plastic spoons, plastic straws, anything plastic. Just tell them no thank you. So tip number 2, get a thermal water bottle or any type of water bottle so that when you go out, you don't have to buy any type of plastic bottles so that you have to waste them. No. Tip number 3, bring a handkerchief around so you don't have to use tissues, because tissue does waste a lot, and there are also really nice designs of handkerchiefs. Tip number 4, donate all your clothes you don't want or sell them. If you're selling them, that's fine. If you want to donate them, I would recommend SCB, the Second Chance Bangkok, because this one really gives it to good people that need it, and because other websites and shops might resell it and not actually give it to people in need. So, tip number 5, turn your old sheets to rags or napkins. There are a lot of nice designs on Pinterest, so go check that out. The Native Jar Pinterest has a lot of reusable DIYs, so you should go check that out too. So tip number 6, open your window so that you can have some cool fresh air and you don't need to have your AC up all day. Reason number 7, bring your own bag to shopping malls or anywhere if you want to buy something. It reduces a lot of plastic. Number 8, so if you're feeling down or anything like that, you don't have to buy anything. Go for a yoga class, walk in the park, do some exercise. You will feel a lot better after this instead of buying useless things. Tip number 9, repurpose your stale bread with Catherine's ideas, which will be linked down below again, and will also be in the blog. Tip number 10, use bar soaps instead of liquid soaps, because there are really nice ones in Thailand. They're really inexpensive and you don't have to waste a ton of plastic with those big containers of liquid soap. Tip number 11, ladies, girls, women, I don't know, use tampons without applicators. It saves so much plastic. Make sure to not flush your tampon in the toilet because Thailand's flushing system is not very advanced yet, so make sure to put it in the trash. Number 12, turn off the water while you're putting soap on in the shower because it is very useless. It uses so much water, and plus it will cut down your water bills. Tip number 13, turn off the water while you're brushing your teeth. Tip number 14, get your food from local stores and local markets. It is not very good to buy fruit from the supermarket or very big industries because they're usually imported, and fruits and vegetables in Thailand are very good, so make sure to buy fresh ones. Tip number 15, switch to LED bulbs. Not only it cuts down your bills, but you don't have to change it as much as average normal light bulbs. Tip number 16, plan your meals in advance so you don't have to waste any other meal. A planner really helps because it makes you organized and Number 17, support local products and sustainable businesses. There are a lot of things out there that are very nice and they're not imported. So So you should go check them out, and they can be better sometimes. Invest in good quality tools if you use them regularly, so that you don't have to buy cheap China things, so you don't have to buy every month a new one. Tip number 19. Instead of buying new shoes all the time, repair your old shoes too, because there are a lot of shops out there in Thailand, especially because there are a lot of shops that will repair your shoes in a cheaper cost than buying new ones. Get your local seamstress to repair your ripped clothes or any type of clothes, because instead of buying new ones. Tip number 21. If you're eating outside, make sure to eat there, outside in the restaurant, because if you bring it home, you'll have some pieces of styrofoams, plastic bags, everything. That's a waste. And if you really want to bring it home, bring your own Tupperware or your own box. Tip number 22. Line dry your clothes instead of using a dryer, because you see, Asia or Thailand or sometimes all around the world, you have so much sun out there, why not use it? Google your trips, and if you know, sometimes it doesn't hurt to go out for a 30-minute walk and just get some fresh air and walk around instead of using your car and polluting. Tip number 25. If you're going to the bathroom, use bidets or the sprayer next to you. In Asia, it is very common, mostly more common than in the US or Europe, but you've probably seen one of those, and I think it's better to use those than toilet paper. You do waste when you use toilet paper. Tip number 26. Bring your own thermal cup for coffee if you're going out, because it's better to use your own and you can reuse it at any time, and you don't have to use the plastic cups that they give to you. Tip number 27. Keep a bucket in your shower so that all the will go in the bucket, and then you can give it to your plants. Tip number 28. Wrap your presents with old wrapping paper. You can get really creative, and plus you don't have to waste as much paper. Reuse your old toothbrushes so that you can clean them around your house, such as sinks or others. Use the BTS, subway, or train, whatever you call it, instead of a taxi or a tuk-tuk, because that reduces the amount of pollution. Number 31. Avoid receipts. Tip number 31. Avoid receipts if possible, because that is such a waste of paper. So tip number 32. Buy a tea strainer or loose leaf teas instead of the small packets for tea, because that really helps the environment. Tip number 33. Buy big rolls of toilet paper instead of small ones. You can find them at Home Pro, Macro, and a lot of places, but it saves you time and money. Tip number 34. Limit your amount of flip-flops and shoes. Rather buy neutral colors so that it fits more with your outfits instead of buying a lot. You've only got 2 feet. Tip number 35. Buy good quality instead of cheap China-made 100-baht chargers, which will only last 1 day. Tip number 36. Buy phone covers with protection to screen, because it will prevent you from breaking your phone or damage your phone, so you don't have to pay like 2,000 baht to repair it. So tip number 37. Buy your clothes in vintage markets or shops, because they are more cheap and they can end up being nicer and more unique. Tip number 38. Don't throw away your used coffee powders, because they fertilize well your garden and your plants. And if you want to know more about it, you should go to Native Jar website. Tip number 39. You don't have to buy fridge deodorizer. You can just reuse your tea leaves. It works just as well. Tip number 40. So instead of buying a lot of plastic bottles, you can refill your bottles with a reverse osmosis. You can use the reverse osmosis water, which is actually really simple. So this is how it looks like, and basically you just put your bottle inside, and then 1 liter of water is 1 baht, so you can have as much as you want. So then you just want to put in your coin, and then you just press on that green button, and then it'll just fill up your bottle. And then you press on it to finish. And then you just close the door, and then you're done. So these are the 40 ways of being zero waste in Thailand and eco-friendly. If you want more videos like this, make sure to subscribe down below. There are a lot more videos that are gonna come up. Just be patient, they're gonna come. And make sure to follow Native Jar's Instagram, Pinterest, and Facebook. It will be all linked down below. And also make sure to check out their blog/website. See you guys next time. Bye!